Hey, Fi fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm joined now with Florian Marku. Florian, thank you first and foremost for taking the call. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Are you in England right now?
Yes. I'm living in England.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you just were there for specific times, but
Yes.
how is everything for you over there right now with training?
Very, very good. I've been training really hard. I didn't stop. I stopped like 2-3 days after my last these things what happened, and I've been training really hard, like never before.
Well, let's talk a bit about that. When you and I last spoke, it was post the Stewart fight. You know, emotions were heightened. There was a lot of frustration going on there. Tell me a bit about how that's been for you.
It was very, I don't know what I can say. You know, because it was only one referee that judged all the fight, and I don't think that only one person. This can be whoever want to judge the life of someone. You know,
Yeah.
if the other guy was better than me, or if he was beating me, I don't have a problem. We are fighters. If the other guy is better or is, I will give my hand. I will shake his hand. I will say, but the fight, it was really, really clearly. Everyone, you saw all the comments, all the fighters. Nobody say that it was a close fight. You know, and me also. I was feeling it was not my best performance. It was my baddest performance of all my fights, but in the inside there, I wasn't feeling that I'm losing, that I wanted to push more. That's why I let the rounds go. I didn't want to risk nothing. You know, I was feeling very safe. I was not getting hit. I feel, of course, very, very angry with myself because I couldn't finish him. You know, I couldn't put. When I saw the fight back, I was really angry because I let him many times to get off the ropes, you know, to stay at the ropes, let him go out. And what we gonna do? You know, this draw changed a lot of things in my head. You know, how I must fight in England, or not only in England but all over the world. But no problem. You know, me, I'm inside there. Nobody can fight for me, and I will show how I am.
You said that it wasn't your best performance. Why do you think that was? Like you seem to have had a good camp leading up to that fight. So what was it specifically that made you feel like it was an off night for you?
In this fight I didn't jab at all. You know, in my other fights we didn't work really about the jab. My corner was telling me work your jab, but I didn't feel it. I was not feeling it at the fight. You know, the opponent only was running. He didn't stay with me. You know, and many things happen. But I never talk about justification. But they changed us like 10 opponents. You know, in last week. But I don't care. You know, and we prepare for someone else. Someone else came and we took the fight. She was running, and it was not my game plan. You know, my game plan was not that I fight. I was not the fighter that I was in the other fights. The explosive. You know, after 3-4 rounds, I lost my power. I can say. You know, yes. And but what we can do? You know, I'm really disappointed with this referee that give a draw. But life's going on. You know, I will make things get better, and the people will understand if I deserve this draw or not. My time will show.
Yeah. We often, unfortunately, see a lot of bad decisions made in boxing. You mentioned, you know, being in England, it kind of, the impression I got from what you had said was that it made you a little weary that maybe because you won't be the hometown favorite, you are fighting in other guys' backyards right now. Does that concern you at this point?
No, not really. I'm really happy that I live now in London. I'm based in London, and England have given me the opportunity to fight, first of all, to make my dreams come true. And I don't think that they see me like because at the end, first of all,
Mhm.
Mushroom, they want me. I can sell. They like me, first of all, as much as I know. I like a fighter, you know, and all the Mushroom. But Mushroom at the end didn't have to do nothing with this role. They was surprised at the end. We talk after this with the manager and everything. Everyone was surprised, and I don't think this referee, you know, I don't want to talk about this. Every time I talk about this, make me very, very angry. You know how this is possible. You know, change thoughts. Yes.
Well, in some better news, we know that you're going to be returning on February 20th. It was supposed to be January. We know that boxing was canceled due to the pandemic. So you will be facing Ryland Charlton. Let's talk a bit about the dynamics between you two. You don't like him very much, do you?
I don't like. He's not. I don't have nothing personal with him, but he talks some bad things. No, I will whip the floor with Florian Marku, and he can say what?
He called you a stepping stone.
Yes, a stepping stone. Yeah, he's great, but I have been fighting for 16 years. I have never been a stepping stone for my sparring partners and for my fighters that they have stepped inside of the ring. I didn't show something like this. But Ryland Charlton is a small midget bodybuilder that she thinks that she will be in the ring with me and she will win. But the fans, the odds, I think I'm the underdog. I love this is the thing that I love, to be in the fights that the people think that I will lose. This is what I love. I don't want to bring me people that they think they put much pressure on my name when they say, Florian, oh, this is a journeyman, because you must go inside there and to knock him out in 1-2 rounds. If he take the round, they say, no, Florian is, no, I want this kind of guys like Ryland, because when I knock him out, the people will say, wow, Florian make a great job, you know, and they will understand how good I am. This is the fights that I want, the good fights. But I don't think Ryland is a good fight, to tell you the truth. It's not something. John Laws, if a fight good and smart, he couldn't win this fight. But he made many mistakes, and he played the game of Ryland. That's why he lose.
Do you feel like would you prefer for the fight to go the distance? That way, you know, you have more rounds under your belt? Or do you prefer to just go in there and knock the guys out and just get it over with? Because some people prefer, you know, sometimes they feel like they need the rounds, but others not so much.
To tell you the truth, from my natural, I am explosive in my life and inside the ring. I'm like this character, you know. But one thing I guarantee you, that I will be ready, not for 10 rounds, but for 20 rounds for this fight, because many people said about the last 5 years, but after 4 rounds his power go, and it was true, you know. Maybe many things. I have changed many things for this preparation, many things, and I will be ready for many rounds. But never this fight will go to the points. Never.
I was just going to ask you that. So yeah, so you're predicting a stoppage.
Yes, 100%.
Your name is now being mentioned alongside a lot of other guys. Another person who recently called you out was Samuel Antwi. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. He's a former Southern Area champion. He just signed with Dave Caldwell. Are you familiar with him at all?
Who?
Samuel Antwi. I don't know if I'm saying the last name correctly. Antwi. He just
Samuel. Yeah. Yes, I did see something that he mentioned my name. I have sparred Samuel many times. I think 4 or 5 times. I don't know if he put something about that. I have never seen.
Yeah, he said that he would want to fight you.
Many fighters, all the fighters. That's why I don't want to make. That's why I don't like to make friends in the welterweight division, because in the time all they love you, but when the chance come, and me, I'm the same. I don't want to make nobody friends in my welterweight division. I don't care about Conor Ben, about Josh Kelly. I don't care about no one in my weight class, because when the opportunity comes and me to fight them, I will take the fight, and I don't care. And Samuel, of course, he will want to fight me. If the money is good, of course, I fight everyone. I don't care. I want a title and to become the best. I don't care about nobody.
Mm-hmm.
First is Ryland, and then we have many other fights.
Well, yeah, because your name is mentioned alongside Josh Kelly, Conor Ben, Chris Congo. So obviously not looking past any of your opponent on February 20th, but do the other guys of the guys I've mentioned, who would you say was sort of sits at the front of the line that you would like to face should you be successful moving forward?
First of all, I'm really concentrated about my fight in my fight in the 20th of February, and then whoever won't, because I heard also about this guy Chris Congo, you know. Yes, Florian, he mentioned my name.
Yeah.
Who the fuck they think that? Who they think they are? These guys that I mention the name. If they are face to face with me, they will not talk like this. Who they are to say, yes, Florian mentioned my name? What they did? I have been fighting 2 times the years of they have fight. Maybe it's not that I'm not fighting I'm in boxing 2 years, but I've been fighting all my life. I have not lost. Chris Congo and these other guys, they are not more experienced than me. But to talk is easy. When they will be in the ring, they will see. But the time will say, you know, if I'm good or if not.
Right. You're fighting on the undercard of the David Avanesian and Josh Kelly. Who do you favor in that fight?
It's a really good fight. Mm-hmm. I think I cannot predict, to tell you the truth. I think Kelly will try to keep the distance. Mm-hmm. I think he will try to keep the distance, but Avanesian is, I think he will pressure and he will go inside. He will be a very close fight. I think it will be a really close fight. I cannot predict something about this fight.
Okay, I respect that. Do you have any final words? Do you have anything else you want to say?
Nothing. Only thank you to all, because after the last fight, I really win many UK fans. Yeah. Many people write me. I was really angry, I can say, and really I was feeling angry, you know, with all this, and but many UK fans write me. They was sending me so good message, you know, don't worry, you win for us, and I want to thank them all for all the message. And I keep going harder than ever. The only thing that they made me is work harder. I didn't know that I can do all these things that I did after the fight, and the hard work. And yes, now is only to talk. I have talked a lot. Now is the time to make what I have said. Yeah.
How many times this year do you plan to fight?
If it's up to me, I want to fight 7-8 times. If it's up to me, I will want to fight every month.
Yeah.
Every month.
Yeah.
Yes. My team have other plans.
Yeah. You gotta rest sometimes, Florian. You gotta rest.
Yeah. We will have time. Yes.
What do you do to decompress though? Because too much of one thing is not a good thing. So what do you do aside from boxing that sort of helps you to decompress?
To tell you the truth, I don't do nothing except boxing. All my life is boxing. If you open my head, is 99% only boxing. Yes, this is my life. This is what I've been working. This is, you know, it's very difficult to be a boxer. A professional boxer. People think that it's easy, but you sacrifice everything. But in these times, I think in quarantine, how we are, the world how is, for me is the best thing, because for me, this is the normal life that I do, you know, stay home, train, and it's not something, it's easier for me, because I see also that other people stay at home. I say, okay, I don't do something different, you know. And
so you're used to isolating.
You isolate also.
Huh?
What you asked me?
Oh, I said you're used to isolating.
Yes, exactly. I'm used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I'm excited for your return. Unfortunately, I won't be there since I'm here in the States. So I wish you nothing but the best on February
Thank
the
you.
20th. And so we'll catch up with you, hopefully post-fight or sometime after the
Thank
fight.
you.
All right. Thank you
Great.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have
Yes,
a good
take care.
one. Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else